When I was a young boy, unable to read, and my mother would read stories from the Bible, it was so enlightening. And as I began to read in elementary school, and reading the Bible for myself, I was always so perplexed to read that there were generations thousands of years ago that so devolved and degenerated to the point that they would sacrifice their own children on the altar of Baal, other idols. And it appeared clear that there is not much that is more despicable to God, and it makes sense for anyone who believes there could be a God, that there could be nothing more despicable than the taking of innocent life. And that's what you find in the Bible. It may have been allowed to go on for generations, for years, but when the wrath came, it was judgment that was truly ungodly. And since 1973, the realization that here in America, we've been sacrificing the most innocent before they could even be capable of saying a lie, stealing, any wrong whatsoever, their lives are taken away from them. And then to further realize that you have some legislators that have fought to prevent children that were attempted to be aborted, that were born alive, and they fought to let them die even after they're born alive. And then you realize one such legislator now has been voted into the White House. And it is a bit scary for where we are in America. I know there are some that say, you're a man, you can't complain about the sacrifice of unborn children on the altar of inconvenience, but I'm not a slave, never have been, but I would hope that if I were alive 200 years ago, I would have stood with John Quincy Adams. I would have stood with the abolitionists to say, how can we expect God to keep blessing America when we're treating our brothers and sisters with chains and bondage? Well, I'm alive today, and we need to stop the sacrifice of the most innocent and the most helpless among us. Our judgment will be coming, one way or another. I yield back to my friend.